Okay, people, I am going to show you how to make a really delicious quesadilla using these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. And actually, these two over here are optional, so you don't even need those, which is awesome. And this is what you're going to need. Some flour tortillas, or whatever flavor you like the best. Some kind of chicken. I am using the Purdue shortcuts because it's just quick and easy, but you can even bake a chicken breast and just cut it up, or you can use rotisserie chicken. That would work too. I'm using some shredded cheddar, an orange bell pepper, a sweet Vidalia onion, some sour cream, and some salsa. And you could, substitute whatever colored pepper you like there. If you prefer green peppers, that's fine too. And if you wanted to make it more like Mexican style, you could put cilantro in it. You could put any kind of Mexican seasoning that you like. I just prefer mine more mild. And that's it. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I did was prepped the items that I'm going to be sauteing. So I have my onions, my peppers, and the chicken I cut up. I have some olive oil heating on the pan, and I'm just going to dump my vegetables in and get those sauteing. And I have it on like medium-high heat, sort of. Something like that. And as far as the amounts go, I used about half of the onion that I had and almost the entire pepper. So, but you can, use a little more, a little less of anything that you want. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to get these sauteed, and then as far as the chicken goes, all that really is doing is getting heated up. So I'm just going to saute the vegetables, and then I'll stick the chicken in at the last minute, and then I will be back to show you the rest. Okay, so this is what the vegetables look like so far. As soon as they get all nice and soft and delicious, and oh, by the way, I did add some little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and some parsley flakes. And so now at this point, I'm just going to add the chicken and just get that all stirred around. And like I said, the chicken just needs to heat for a little bit. So, and oh, it looks really good already. So I'm just going to let that heat up for a little bit, and while that's heating, I am over here buttering one side of the tortillas, and I got the large tortillas, and I'll show you how I'm going to do them next. Okay, so there are a couple ways to cook the actual quesadilla. You could do it in a frying pan. You can do it in like a flat griddle, or today I'm using my Hamilton Beach indoor grill. The reason why I'm doing that is because when I fold the quesadilla over, it's going to cook on the top and the bottom, and I won't need to flip it. So that is a lot more convenient. So here I go. I'm going to get my first tortilla, and remember I buttered it, and I'm going to put the butter side down on the grill. Now I'm going to be putting the filling on just half of this because I'm going to be folding it over. So the first thing I want to do, can you see that? First thing I want to do is sprinkle some cheese on half of the tortilla. And you can use as much or as little as you want. And remember, you're going to be doing cheese on this side and on top of the filling, so you can just put a little bit at first and then add more after. So now I'm going to place some filling on top of that cheese layer. And again, here you can use as much or as little as you want, although just keep in mind that if you stuff it too stuffed, the filling will all come out the edges, and you don't really want that because that'll be a mess. So I think Just going to put a little bit more up here and just sort of spread it around until it's all even. And I kind of like save the edges, try not to get too much on the edges. And then I am going to top with some more shredded cheese, and I'm using cheddar, but you can use like the Mexican cheese, you can use a combination of any kind that you'd like. Okay, so now I've got that cheese on there. Now I'm going to flip this over, and you can see it's a little bit large for the grill to stay that way. So I'm going to spin it around. Now I'm going to close the grill and probably cook it for about, I'll check it after 5 minutes. It'll probably take between 5 and 8 minutes. And I will be back to show you what it looks like. Okay, here we go. Here is the finished product. The really delicious chicken quesadillas. I put some sour cream and some salsa on the plate and sprinkled with a little bit of parsley. And just give you a little bit of peek on the inside. That looks really melty and delicious and yummy. So anyways, I hope you enjoy this. Bye!